Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your annual forecast. All right. Let's see. So I'll be dividing this into 4 quarters, okay? So the first, second, third, and fourth. All right. So the Eight of Michael. All right. Yeah, you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Mm. I'm sorry. All right. So, okay, how do I? Okay. In the first quarter, okay, of the year, it seems like there is a very important choice that you have to make. And it's like you have to make a choice, but you're not really making any move. Okay. And the second quarter is Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. So you're going to be traveling around the second quarter of the year, probably relocating in a different place. And Michael is going to be guiding you that to the place wherever you're going to be moving next. And the third quarter is Ten of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. If you're the breadwinner of your family, I feel like it's time for you to keep on focusing on yourself. One thing that I have learned, when you're being too giving and generous, other people would just keep on taking advantage of you, and they take your kindness and your generosity as a weakness. All right. They don't see it as something that, oh, like Pisces might just like get tired of helping us. Oh, like we also need to help ourselves because, Pisces might just like suddenly, look at this and, this and that, this and that, this and that. No, they feel like you will always be supporting them, like you will always be there for them, and you will always be like being too giving and generous. And that is something you really need to, um, like put some clear borderlines. Okay. Do not always give 100%. Just give 50%. Whatever that is missing, or if it's not yet good enough, let them work on it. Let them work on it. All right. So, and the Eight of Gabriel, the last quarter of the year. Oh, sorry, Eight of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So, if you're thinking about going back to school, obtaining a scholarship, or graduating, even, it will be around the last quarter of the year. So, it will be very, very good for you. It's visible. All right. So, first quarter of the year, oof, Three of Swords. Okay. Second quarter, third, and last. All right. So, great sadness that will heal with time. Okay. Let go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. Okay. Um, the first quarter of the year, okay, probably that it's really time for you to make a decision getting out of a situation. It could be it could be a text. Oh my god, I can't speak. Okay. It could be a toxic family relationship or partner that you're with. And it could also be, it's probably the universe or your guides are already asking, get out of it, get out of there, get out of there. Okay. But still you're like, you don't really care. You just keep on working and working and working. And so the second quarter of the years, you need to move. You gotta move. You're worried about your finances. It's like you're worried what if I fail? What if this is like a wrong thing? You need to trust in your ancestors and in your guides. All right. They are not gonna mislead you. They are not gonna let you um they're not gonna let you fail. All right. The third quarter of the year, there is something that you really need to reassess. The Seven of Cups, you need to choose your cups wisely. Like what I said, do not give out 100%, just give 50. All right. You need to set a clear borderline there that, you know what? I am not an ATM machine. I did not give birth to money. Okay. I did not like shovel them and uh, just put them in a sack and, carry it with you or carry it to you. Last quarter of the year, the what I'm picking up from this is like, where do I go from here? Where do you go from here? Because there are two things that are being offered. To look at this, but you're not really looking. All right. There's something that is also, sorry, there's something that's actually being offered to you, but you're not really looking. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. There. There are two cups that are being offered to you, but you're not really looking. You don't really care. It's like you are focusing. The stream is not even that strong, and you can just simply jump on it, but you are like focusing on whatever that is already lost. All right. Some of you, if you will be, you can just simply manifest this. Okay. If you'll be like asking for, or will be manifesting scholarship, you're going to be getting it. I'm telling you. All right. So we'll look into your general first. Wow. So January is almost over, but I will still be reading it. All right. Overall, is there is a big step or big leap that you need to take when it comes to what do you call this? Your brand new beginning. So January, all right. Seems like you're finally getting out of it. Karma. There must have been like a tower moment that you have been through, going through, or that you're currently getting out of. I mean, whatever problems or whatever bickering, bantering that you're going through with other people or in your relationship or in your work, it's going to be the last leg of it. Something is finally going to be restored, and whoever did you wrong will finally be getting the karma. Okay, or if you're the one who did something to somebody, then there is something that will be coming into, like something needs to be, what do you call this? Something needs to be done, or something is finally going to be coming into balance. All right. Um, just give me a second. Because the glare is actually affecting the the glare of the candle. Okay. Anyway, for the month of February, you're gonna be traveling. Do not be so greedy, or do not there. It's like there will be a big progress. You're gonna be traveling. You're also gonna be making a whole lot of financial advancement. Uh, like there will be a big step up. I feel like, you are finally going to have the answer to your questions, or the answer to your prayers. Okay. Let me put this here. It doesn't change a thing. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so, but do not procrastinate. There's also a possibility of you like feeling so down and lethargic, not really doing your job on time, and like your depression is going to be hitting on you. You can fight the depression. You can go against it. Okay, you can control it, and you're going to be getting what you want. Okay, you're going to be getting the answer to your you're going to be getting the answer to your wishes and manifestations. And some other people might say like, oh, of course not, you cannot fight the depression. I went through depression of my own, for how many years, and I actually fought so hard to battle against it. And you can control it. It's only a matter of being like more mentally aware and mentally strong. You can win it without any medications. Because like I'm so against the when you consult a doctor, they're going to be giving you all this medications and stuff, and not that I have, like, not that I'm telling you not to take it, but I don't want it. um I feel organically and naturally you can fight it, okay, without any other damages that might incur into your organs and stuff like that by taking too much medications. So um you just need to be mentally strong. All right, exercise, okay, and being more outdoors, and opting for some healthy habits and healthy, you know, what do you call this? Like healthy lifestyle. Okay, and also there's something to do with what you eat. So, yep. Anyway, so the month of February, there will be a big progress, but be careful because there will be a temptation. Okay, either it's going to be a stress, depression, for you to feel like, oh, I can't do this. No, if there's a voice that says that in your ear, it says like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, no, no, go against it. Okay, no, I can do this. I can do this. Okay, like, and if you feel like, oh, I just want to stay in bed and like sleep all day, oh no, get up, flip your body. Okay, go out there. If you have to walk, like, just keep on walking. Feel the wind and feel the weather, whether it's raining or it's too sunny or whatever it is. It's snowing or whatever. You have to get out of there. Okay. Every time that there is something that tells inside of you that no, you can do that. Oh no, just stay in bed because you feel so sorry for yourself. No, go against it. Flip your body, get out of there, grab your shoes and your jacket or whatever. Okay, your umbrella, raincoat, or your windbreaker or whatever. Okay, you can fight it. All right, and always tell yourself, I can do this. Okay, now, whew, March. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There is somebody that will be playing tricks on you, or somebody's being tricky towards you. This fire sign that you need to be careful of, because I feel like this, somebody is really nasty, and someone who's more of a bad influence will be um will make you feel it's like this person wants you to be stagnant. All right. Whatever happens, you need to believe more in yourself only. Because there is somebody here that even though you're already making some progress, even though you're already doing a lot of, things yourself, this person will still make you feel like, oh, you're not good enough. No, like you're just over calculating yourself or something like that. No. The more people say that to you, prove them wrong. So do not let this fire sign get the best of you. All right, that person is only trying to play tricks on you. Someone will also be posing as your, like a close friend or like your BFF. All right, and will be like instead, you're thinking, because they're going to be taking advantage of your vulnerability. So what they're going to do is that they'll be hovering around you, and then they're going to be like, oh, you know what, don't do that, don't do this, don't, you know what, you can look like this, you know that person that will try to get close to you, that person will try to influence you and tell you what is best or not. Tell them, you know what, I really value your opinion, but let me try this first. If I make a mistake, if it's actually wrong, then I'm going to be learning from it. It's okay. Okay. Always take a healthy suggestion and always take healthy criticism, because it's something that you're going to be growing out of. It's something that will also, help you grow, improve, and become, yeah, more of a better person. But if somebody is like critically, what do you call this? Like, they're being overly critical of whatever it is that you do, then that's not really good. That person is intentionally making you feel so down and burning your self-esteem. You know yourself better than anyone. All right. Uh, well, if March is actually your birthday, I just want you to be ready for this. All right. That the month of March is not going to be that visible for you. But if your birthday is around February, then it'll be good. Now, there is something like really legal that's going to be, coming your way. And I feel like some of you needs to pay up for child support. Some of you might also be going through a divorce. There are also some bills to pay. Some of you are also worried about your mortgage. You're going to be able to pay it up, you know. With the Nine of Pentacles here, you just need to keep on saving and saving and saving. All right. I feel like for the first quarter of the year, the only good month for you, even in general, will be around February. All right. Because in the month of February, financially, you are going to be getting what you're wishing. If you have a project that you're currently working on, it will be yielding good results and even recommendations and more projects to come. And it will be like birthing into new ideas or birthing new clients. You're going to start looking back into your life like, oh, you know what? When I first started this, I was like this, I was like that, blah, 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 blah. All right. You are going to be doing so well and so good in life. And it will be starting around the month of February. Now, the month of March, you need to save up more. But you know what's going to be? The devil also came out here. Okay. You know what what's the thing that I can see here that might actually hinder your progress and might actually hinder you from doing whatever it is that you needed to do? It is those, actually those people that are leeching over you, that are currently codepending on you. Your kids and your, like, they're not really included, but there are some people that's been like expecting more help from you, more assistance from you. And if you will just keep on giving and giving and giving, at the end of the day, ask yourself, what will be left of you? Nothing. And then when there's nothing left, do you think that they're going to be there to help you? No. You have to put yourself first. Now, in terms of work, January and February looks to be like, of course, January is almost over. But the month of February looks like much better, looks good. And I feel like you are going to be having all of this, having all of this uh offers. I'm also picking up side hustles. It's like they're the one who will be calling you. Let's say, for example, that you're going to be putting yourself out there. Okay. Let's say, for example, that you're going to be um, listing your service or listing whatever it is in some sort of website or, like a database or something. Um, they're the one who'll be calling you. And I'm seeing a lot of extra money and side hustles around the month of February. But in the month of March, family drama. Okay, family drama. Work wise, March is also not going to be a very good month for you to look for a job. All right. So if you've already, let's say, for example, that you've already started looking for a job around the month of February, expect that like there will be some good results coming your way until the month of March. But if you will be like starting to look for a job around the month of March just because that it's you're going to be your birthday month, no, it's not going to be a very good idea. I would not recommend it. All right, let's take a look at your love life. So singles or couples, okay, whatever comes out. Oh, Pisces, if there will be any, I mean, January is, it's not yet over, but somehow there is somebody from the past that might actually come in as a, hold on, it might come in as a temptation. Did not fall for it because I got the Ten of Swords. All right. So let's start off first with the couples. All right. There is somebody from the past that you've been wondering, and this person will suddenly be reaching out to you. I mean, it's like a small opportunity, but you still care a lot for this person. All right. And this person is somebody that might actually be like, oh, I need you. Like, I've been having some issues with this. And, like, just needed somebody to talk to. You might actually hide this from your person. Okay. You might actually talk to this other person right behind them. So be careful, all right? Be honest with your person. I feel like they're gonna understand, if this person is looking for somebody to talk to or advise, especially if you're into the communications or whatever your job is. I feel like this is somebody that can definitely, like will be needing your expertise, whatever this is that they're currently going through. But don't do it behind your partner's back. Temptation. Now, in the month of February, You are gonna have a hard time walling yourself up because I feel like you still have feelings for this person. Might be it could be a fire sign that will be asking you for this. Okay, that will be communicating with you. You could also be dealing with the Gemini, Taurus, or Aries. Uh, but you're gonna be lowering your walls up. All right. This is a test. Don't do it because with the Seven of Swords, you might actually lie to your person. Don't do it. And in the month of March, somebody's gonna find out. Oh my God, Pisces. Don't do it. This is a test for you. All right. If this person wants some closure, wants to talk, wants a friend, okay, do not do it behind your partner's back. Okay. If you want a closure with this person, you have to tell them outright that, okay, like, okay, look, I'm already married. Okay. Like, just tell them, like, I'm already married. Okay. I'm already like, committed or something like I'm already living with someone and something like that. And yeah, I can be your friend. Okay. But do not go and cross the lines with this person because they might actually come in as a temptation. But you got to be strong. Okay. You got to be strong. Trust yourself more than anybody else. Because in the month of March, your partner is going to find out about it. Told you, if you're, especially if you're dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, they're going to find out. you're dealing, and you're also dealing with somebody who's very, very intuitive. All right. They could sense it even from miles away, whatever it is that you're going to be doing. All right. Don't think about it. Fight it. This person needed a friend. Just be a friend. All right. And don't look for an excuse. Now, in terms of when it comes to you singles, it seems like you are going to start looking back into the past with somebody that you used to be with, especially if you've had a baby mama or baby daddy. And I feel like, this person's going to try and, douse you with some, oh, let's try this, let's try that. I'm seeing somebody who's using weeds or, but just be careful of using something that's actually laced. Okay, be careful. If this person would take you down to that dark path, say no. Like, hard pass. All right. Because I don't know, like for the first quarter of the year, somebody will be needing you. They're gonna be very, very like, please, just 1 hour, please, just one night, please, like this, please, like that. Okay, you can talk to them. You can give them an advice. All right, whatever it is that they are looking for, whatever it is that they need, give it to them. But do not let them ruin whatever you have already started for yourself. All right, do not get into it. All right. You're single, that somebody's going to be taking you down to the dark path. Like what I said, somebody here is kind of into some sort of an addiction. And, like you need to wall yourself up. You should learn your lesson. You should have already learned your lesson when it comes to this person. And in the month of March, you need to walk away because they're going to be like more codepending on you and like, like let's say for example that you've already given them like enough chance to talk to you or see you, have a coffee like this, whatever it is that they're currently going through, especially if there's some sort of an addiction that they're currently going through and they want to go to a rehab or something like that, that's fine. But if they will be like taking you like, oh, you know what, I feel Let's like they're gonna be like, like getting you that signal on, like, let's in the car, like, no. Okay, no. Just say them no. Just tell them no. It's a big no. All right. When it comes to your health, you need to be careful of heart issues, heart ailments, high blood pressure. If you had a lot of pregnancies already, let's say, for example, you've already had like 8 pregnancies or more, it's time for you to really stop, because the next pregnancy that you're going to be getting, it will be affecting your heart big time. Okay, if it's like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th pregnancy, please, it's really time for you to, be conscious of your health, because something will be affecting your heart, and it's not going to be a very good thing. You also need to rehydrate, you know. You are also going to be doing something healthy. Could be going back into your usual exercise regime or something like that. Some of you have this anxiety that you're trying to fight of. I'm seeing somebody who's like briskly going in a treadmill or going on a elliptical bike. It's like because sometimes your mind is like racing fast, is like your heartbeat, and it's like, you're trying to fight this anxiety, and something like that is a panic attack. You can actually trim it down by not overthinking things. Because sometimes, when you have anxiety, let's say, for example, like, oh my God, I'm lost. Where am I? What am I going to do? Okay. It's like you're going to start panicking, like, oh my God, then you're like, you're going to have that feeling like, oh my God, I might just get into danger. Somebody might just get to me. Or, no, you have to handle the situation in a very simple way. As long as you have your phone, it's fully charged. As long as you have your money, okay, and as long as like you have internet as well, you can always like find your way, or maybe like I mean, there's always a way. You just need to stop overthinking. You need to stop being so afraid. That's the key. All right, because nothing is going to happen to you. You'll be fine. You just need to stop overthinking. So I'm seeing someone here who's very, very, it's like their mind keeps on racing. They're a very intelligent person, okay? The Pisces that I'm seeing here is like you're very intelligent. You do have a lot of, I don't know, maybe obligations or responsibilities, and you're always afraid of failing. You're always afraid of what other people will say. You're always afraid of, what if I don't do this? I might have this, I might have that. You also have this side of you that you're showing. Let's say, for example, okay, you're showing that nonsense side of you, or you're showing the childish side of you, or you're showing the non-professional side of you to the world, to the social media, to see who is going to be like getting you more or understanding you more, or to see who's going to be like liking you still, despite of you showing your flaws, because that is your way of knowing who is going to be real to you or not. Okay. And most of the intelligent people always have ways of testing people whom they will be investing their time on. Okay. Now, Because come to think of it, if you'll be like showing like, oh, you're the CEO of this, you have this so and so, blah 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 blah, okay, or you're the director or the owner, the COO, or the chairman, president, or whatsoever. A lot of people would want to be your friend, obviously, but not all of them are real. Okay, let's say, for example, 2,000 people wants to connect with you, and only two of them are actually real. Okay. So I'm seeing here somebody who has like a lot of deep anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and it's like your heart is racing all the time. All right. It's like you're living in fear. You need to break those barriers. Okay. Now, you also need to be like more hygienic. All right. Whatever it is that you're going to be buying from the outside, um, you also need to rehydrate. I'm picking up that you also need to use olive oil when you cook instead of the normal oil. You also need to grind yourself. You're burned out. You're burned out. You need to take a break. All right. I'm like seeing here somebody's very frustrated. You might also be losing hair from overthinking things, or from, like you're thinking too much, and it's like, if you will just like succumb, or if you'll be surrendering to fear, nothing is going to happen to you. It will just create more blockages in your nerves. Okay. Because you're trying to have that brave face, or trying to show that you're a warrior, or that you're like a fighter or something like that. But each and every little thing, it's like you're so anxious about it. You're panicking. Let it go. Let go of your fear. Because I'm telling you, it will be much more easier to handle later on. And it's not going to be that bad. All right. So, some of you are actually dancers, or you're into dancing. It will help you raise your vibration. If you'll be like very jolly and very, upbeat. All right, second quarter of the year. All right, second quarter of the year. Woof, looks so good, but um. All right, for those Pisces. Okay, so this is for April, June. Now, in the month of June, if you're a Pisces that's like working on your migration, or the documentations, travel, whatever, okay, you're trying to get a visa, something might actually go off wrong, all right, at the beginning. And you might have to redo the process. Now, the second time that you're going to try and work on it, it seems like you're going to be doing good and doing better. All right. Okay. So, April It seems like you are going to be uh you're going to be reconnecting with your family, siblings. um Something might actually be, probably they're going to start realizing, like, why did we stop talking, why did we stop dealing with each other, why this, why that, like, it's like somebody was going to be like waking up, like, why, like, how did we ended up there, like not talking for years, and stuff like that. And phrase like, oh yeah, yeah, because you're this, because you're that. Okay. And the more you remind them, like, oh yeah, oh yeah, that kind of tone, that I feel like if somebody will be asking, just tell them, you know what? I don't know. Like, I've already forgotten to, like, let's just put it all behind us. Like, if you will be like reminding them why, it's gonna be the start of them not talking to you again, probably. Okay, to some of you. So I feel like, like, just let bygones be bygones. All right. Do not, if somebody will be asking, like, why did we stop talking from each other again? Because I feel like that there will be some family healings here. And just tell them, you know what, I've already forgotten about it as well. Like, I've been so busy over the years, and yeah, I don't know, I can't remember. Even though you firmly remember. Okay. Now, in the month of May, there will be a little bit of a drama when it comes to your workplace. Somebody will be protesting that if ever that you are the one who's going to be sitting in a particular position, or you're the one who's going to be promoted, then they're going to say, you know what? If Pisces is going to be my boss or supervisor or director, or I don't know, whatever position it is, I'm going to be resigning. So what the management will do is that they're going to be promoting you instead, and then they're going to be waiting for this person to really resign, since that this person is actually a pain in the ass, and they're not really a good team player. They always want to be the team leader, even though that they are so stupid. So I feel like that this person will be like, okay, bye. All right. Somebody is going to be like, and it's not going to stop here. They're going to try to file for any complaints against the company because of this, because of discrepancy, discrimination, whatsoever. But it's just totally unfounded. And, like, the drama will be ending right there. And then it's going to be dismissed. Okay. And in the month of June, like what I said, if there is something like more of a migration or travel documents that you are trying to do to work on to get, if it's not you, probably it's your family, your kids, whatsoever, you might have to redo it. You might have to redo it. Or if there is a contract, okay, um, someone is going to be playing politics. So you need to be more on guard, and you need to be like, you know, you need to be like, change your strategy, even change the schedule. Even, I feel like you need to, I mean, there is someone, all right, which is a Gemini, that will be helping you out, but I feel like somehow you need to, yeah, there is someone who'll be helping you. And don't be afraid of asking for any help, because you're going to be needing it. All right. Even if it has something to do with, somebody from the past. They're going to be more of a big help, and don't worry. Okay. They got your back. All right. Now let's take a look at your finances. So all right, for the month of April, somebody is going to try and sabotage whatever it is that you're working on, especially if there's a project that you're trying to have a completion. Somebody might actually come in as an anchor. An anchor is not really more of a security thing. It's more of a, like, a hindrance. It's more of a weight on your shoulder. So someone is going to be becoming more of a liability, that rather than an asset, and you need to get this person out of your team. There will be some communications, and this person might also frame you up, okay, for, I don't know, there's something that they're going to cause us a delay, and you need to identify who's the Who's the culprit? Now, the month of May, something is going to be like being, something is going to be coming in as a reward. You're going to be very happy. There will also be completion. Something is also going to be catapulted like successfully, and you're going to be very happy because you've been working on this, whatever this is, for how many months, probably years. And finally, when you finally unveiled, or when you finally launch it, it's like it was like really a big surprise, or that there's no problem. But somebody will be. Okay, be careful if someone will try to bail out of the situation and bail out of the project, and they already know, how will the project be, or what's the plan, what's going to be, if, especially if they also have a copy of the blueprint of the project. Be careful, that person is only creating an exit, and they are planning to sell. I don't know, maybe it's an idea, it's a project, it's, to the competitor so that they can get more money. So just be careful. All right, up to the last minute, prepare for something that you can, I don't know, maybe alter or change, so that they're going to be surprised, like, I thought that this is how it's going to be. Like, prepare for something. I don't know, like, whatever it is, could be like what will be the ending, or what will be the final straw, or final thing of the whatever it is that you're working on. Create an alternative thing, if in case that someone will just suddenly get out of the team, and they will be taking the idea, or will be copying the idea. So prepare for something to change. Okay, so that your competitors will be very surprised, like, I thought that this is what they're going to do. Okay, why did they change it? Where did this come from? Okay. And in the month of June, all right, there is something. If you're freelance, if you're expecting somebody to pay you, somebody might actually act like really an ass. Okay, and they might ask you to redo something, or to create some excuse not to pay you. So there will be a little bit of a dispute that's going to be happening. But in the end, you're the one that's going to be like favored. So don't worry. But I feel like this is more of a sabotage, basically, from what I can see here. This is more of a sabotage, and this is more of something that I feel like, they're going to be creating something just to, uh, humiliate you. All right, so just be prepared for this. It looks good, but I'm seeing a lot of burdens, dramas. This is actually the problem, when you're working with a team, not really a solo. Yeah, things happen. Mhm. All right. So when it comes to your love, uh, you're gonna be wooing your person by traveling. But your person feels like, you think that you can just get me by traveling? You think I can just like simply forgive you by by surprising me with a cruise or travel somewhere? I feel like they're gonna be forgiving you. It will appease them, but they will still be, like what I said, did not fall for it. All right. Hmm. All right. So for couples, all right, you're gonna be traveling with your person, but I'm seeing some fights, arguments. For you, it's like, what did I do? I also feel like, okay, if some of you are not really going through any third party in your relationship, then there might be a sudden call from your work that you have to go back right away, and it will actually ruin your vacation because there will be some sort of an emergency. And in the month of May, still work. Okay, but definitely something's working out here. Your person is starting to trust you again. All right, and the love will be like built up again. You're gonna be like, your person loves you. You love your person. It's just that strong relationships. You really have to go through this. That's why you're strong relationship. Okay, you have to be strong for each other. I mean, something is definitely going to be working out, and I feel like your finances really looks good. You really need to spend a lot of time with your kids. All right, probably just go, have a weekend at a cottage or fishing or I don't know, whatever it is. Okay, and in the month of June, I still feel like you're going to be like on the right track. Your person, however, is like waiting for other shoe to drop. Okay, it's like they're waiting for a red flag. I feel like you will also start looking into a new home, new house renovation, replacing some old appliances and furniture, making some donations, making room for new stuff. I also feel like you really have to like do some spring cleaning, throw away whatever it is no longer needed. Okay, because it becomes more of a burden, especially if you're a rat pack. Yeah, you need to get rid of this. But your person is watching you. All right. Your person is watching you. Now, singles. When you travel, I'm picking up somebody who will be traveling to Greece or like Europe for 10 days probably. But I for 10 days or I don't feel like it's going to be for 10 weeks definitely. But I feel like instead of completing the 10 days, it will only be for 8 days because there will be like a big call or like an emergency from your work and you really have to go back. Like really have to go back. And first and in the month of May, I feel like oh, and one more thing. You're gonna be meeting someone who's an earth sign that is you can see that this person is actually more of a marriage material. They're ready to commit. But I don't know, like, instead of you, like, taking the friendship further, it might have to be thwarted because there will be some sort of an emergency. So there is a reason for this. Now, in the month of May, you will start working on your communications. You're starting to feel something for someone, and you feel like, what are the odds? Okay. And in the month of June, it seems like somebody will be asking you. You need to protect yourself from this. If somebody will be like super fast, and they're going to say, "Oh, let's get married," or "Let's live in together. Let's move in together." No, it's a no. All right. Because you have to balance your decision and you have to wait for a certain time because the person that might actually be rushing you into a relationship is actually a liar. Okay. Wow. It's not focusing. Anyway, you get it. So just be careful. All right. All right, you need to get some more sleep, during this season. The month of April, you need to work on your self-esteem. Some of you are going to be like opting for a new hobby or craft. And You need to, there's something that you've been going through, probably on and off for the past few years. This might just jump in this month. And whatever medication that you're using to combat this might not be effective anymore. So you need to go and check out with your doctor what is the best alternative for this. And in the month of May, it seems like you need to rehydrate. Be careful of contaminated water. You also need to balance. You also need to drink a lot of water as well. Okay, you're going to be taking something that you need to flush it out. So you need to keep on drinking a lot of water. Now, be careful of water retention. It could also be that there is a medication that you've been taking, it's been creating some water retention in you. Now, in the month of June, you need to ground yourself. You need to keep on exercising. I feel like some of you are going to start looking into, I need to go for some exercise. You also need to be careful of your eyesight. Um, Maybe try eating more, I don't know, some vegetables that are actually good for your eyes, carrots, squash. Pumpkin soup can actually help you. I mean, even if you'll just like eat it like every day, I mean, it's gonna create like a whole lot of difference. So, or it could be carrot, I don't know, whatever, just raw carrot actually is much better. All right. And you also need to ground yourself. Some of you are going to try for some fertility thing. Are going to try to, or you're trying to get pregnant, but it's not really working. Don't get so frustrated, okay? It will happen when the time is right. All right, let's take a look now. Third quarter of the year. All right. Hmm. Okay. This message might be like for somebody really specific. If you only married somebody for visa, whoever you are, you should not really invest too much feelings on that person, because at the end of the day, you know that they're only using you, or you know that it's something more of a setup. So you might get carried away. The person that you're dealing with might be like really nice and stuff, okay, but do not mistaken it as their, something's going to change. Because I feel like somebody here is dealing with someone that is also dealing with another person. And I feel like they made you, it's like you know about that. And they're making you aware of whatever decision and whatever it is that they're currently doing. All right. Anyway, so this is for July, August, September. Um, your partner might just keep on bringing up some things from the past. Okay, even though that you're, I mean, I can tell you, Pisces, that, things are kind of like really clean. You're not really doing anything. You're just minding your work. Some of you actually travel for work or travel for a living. Okay. Or it could be that there's like some sort of travel that's been going on and, you're frequently travel. Yeah, let's just put it that way. And your person will be bringing up some things from the past that you feel like, why out of the blue you're doing this. Okay. It's the balance of karma. All right, that your person is actually the one who's doing something, and that the reason why they're trying to take it out on you is because their guilt is actually killing them. And for them to feel better, or for them to feel good about whatever it is that they're doing, they're gonna try to take it out on you. All right, they're gonna try to take it out on you. So, um, you need to be more guarded on this. Not that, some of you actually did not really do anything, but jealousy is jealousy. So, yeah. All right. And the month of August, oh, there will be a little bit of a huff and buff when it comes to your family again. And it seems like instead of you like dealing with it, you are going to be running away from it. You need to opt for some balance. Okay. Stop running away. I feel like this time we really have to confront this. And the month of September, oh my God, you are going to be dealing with somebody you're going to be dealing with too. All right. Like, you know what? I think of like TikTok, 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 like, probably it's it's the sound of the clock, like type, like the time is ticking or you're running out of time or like, what are you going to do? All right. I feel like you have to make a choice. You see, I don't feel like that there is a need for, to make a choice if you're into a situation that's really healthy. But if you're kind of dealing with some toxic situation and you feel like, oh my God, like I really would need to get out of here. Let's say, for example, that you have a very abusive partner, you have a gambler, or you have like an alcoholic or someone who's been like laying their hands on you, then get out of it. Okay, get out of it. Or somebody with a codependency, get out of it. But if you're in a healthy situation, I don't really feel like it. Um, this actually depends. Okay. Like what I said, sometimes there is something that comes into your life unexpectedly because it is meant to happen. Or each and every people that comes into our lives, it's just more of a either a passerby or lesson to learn. It could also be a destiny, but sometimes when their contract is up, and you've already paid up the karma, you've already outgrown each other, there has been, lessons that are already learned, and you've already gone through, whatever it is that you need to learn, then it's time, the time is up. And you know whoever that is really meant for you to be with, the universe will be like, time is up, like you need to come out. Okay. So it this actually depends, because some of you're only with your divine partner, but not with your twin flame. Because if you're actually meant to be with your twin flame, whoever it is that you're with, they really have to step out. Now, in some cases, some people actually stayed with their partners and they just stayed friends or closer to with their twin flames. I don't know. Like this in the month of September, there is something that you're going to be going through. Some of you will be reunited with somebody that you're really that you are like destined to be with. But some of you, like it's you have to make a choice. Some of you will be breaking up your marriage or your relationship, or some of you like there will be an awakening. Okay. Now, however you put it, it's still gonna be painful and hurtful, and I know. Okay. But there are some things that happens in your life, and sometimes you just really understand it. But once you're already way past it, you've already learned the lesson and outgrown it, then that's the only time that you're gonna understand. Ah, that's the reason why it needs to happen. And sometimes the universe needs to take someone out of your life because they could be doing something right behind you that you're not seeing. They could be saying something right behind you or to other people that you don't hear. There might be some secrets that you don't know. You know, there are some intentions and whatever it is that probably that when they are only in front of you, that's the only time that they're really good and nice just to get whatever it is that they want. Or it could be that you're with someone who's a con artist or like a very manipulative narcissist. All right. So it depends on the situation, and it's a case to the case basis. All right. All right. Because sometimes you're going to, I mean, sometimes your intuition knows more, you know. Let's say, for example, that you're with someone and you feel the need of like, oh, like I don't feel comfortable sleeping with you, or I don't feel comfortable sleeping in one bed with you. Like you will have more peace of mind when you're in a different room or when you're sleeping with your kids or something like that. You feel more, you know, your energy is much more attuned or more pure or something like that. It's you have more, you know, you have more peace of mind rather than sleeping next to your partner. Why? Because sometimes your intuition knows more that your person is doing something right behind you and they're just acting like it's nothing or nothing is happening. But your intuition is telling you, oh no, your person's cheating on you. It could be physical, like it could be physically, could be online, you know, that they've been like talking to someone online, doing all the cyber sex and stuff. Could be that they also have some addiction in pornography. All right. And when they're in front of you, you know, like they're reading the Bible and they're very, you know, like they're very goody old two shoes and oh, I'll never do that. Oh my God, that's so lewd. You know, that kind of reaction. But when you're not really looking, oh my God, if you would just like go through their history, it could be that they also have a different phone or like a separate old laptop or computer. That when you go through that, it's like it's gonna be full of downloaded videos that are okay. All right. All right. So in the month of July, you will stop giving into a situation where some of you are actually multitasking. Some of you, your boss is, you know, like expecting too much from you, even though like they're only giving you very minimal, you know, minimal thing or minimal um supervision. But I feel like you're gonna start giving in and saying, you know what? You want me to work on this? You raise my wage, all right? Because this is so unjust. All right. This is not really right. Otherwise, I'm going to be filing for a complaint against you. Okay. To the Ministry of Labor or wherever it is. And I feel like you're not going to be settling. You're not going to let other people treat you like a doormat. All right. Hold on. Because my laptop is about to die. Mm. Now, In the month of August, there are some problems from the past that might actually resurface. It will get sorted out, but it will be like hitting your nerve. It will be in your favor, all right? So don't worry. But somehow there are some people that will be, proving that they are not really worthy of your trust or worthy of your effort. Some of you might actually resign or quit your job during this month, August. Okay. Now in the month of September, yeah, someone is actually acting very, like they feel like you're only bluffing. So what they're gonna do, okay, quit, and then you're gonna be quitting. There will be like a very unsure step, okay, that you're gonna be doing, that you're gonna be having during at this point. But you know what? Life is gonna be blessing you with a much bigger offer right before you step out of this company, right before you to get out of the door. There's like a company that's been like keeping an eye on you, and they've been watching you, and they've been waiting for you to probably wake up or get away from your boss or from your company. And right before you know it, they're going to be offering you a much bigger, better offer or position. So you're going to be guided. Okay. Whatever that's going to happen in the third quarter of the year when it comes to your work and finances, it's going to be more blessing in disguise. So something is going to be ending, but something is also going to be beginning. All right. All right. Let's take a look now at your love life. Okay. All right. Some of you, there will be oh my god. Okay. Your finances actually looks good to some of you. All right. The third quarter of the year, there will be some work changes, job changes, and also some other changes that's going to be happening. Like what I said, there will be a major revamp, and it might come in as a blessing in disguise because your finances really looks good. If there is also something that you're trying to fight or trying to go through, you're going to be the winner. All right. Anyway, so there will be some changes. I feel like you're also going to be getting a new car. Okay. During at this point, July. And it seems like there will be a brand new beginning for you. Your person is going to be very happy and proud of you. All right. If someone, if you feel like someone is not really capable of handling or working on a business, do not give them whatever it is that they are looking for because they're just going to end up wasting your money. If you want to give them a break, probably help them, start, but let them do whatever it is that they wanted to do, but not at your own expense. Okay. This person doesn't know how to handle finances or manage finances. And even though that finances will be very good to you, like it will be coming rapidly to you during this year. If you have somebody who knows how to spend it like water, then nothing is going to happen to your hard works. And your guides and your ancestors might actually get so upset with you because you are wasting your hard earned money onto somebody that doesn't know how to. It's like they don't know what they're doing. All right. So, I mean, if someone is actually like an entrepreneur, like that they're like a business person. They know, like there will be some signs. But if person actually loses money more than they're earning it, then no. It's like a red flag. Anyway, finances actually looks good for couples. Maybe this is to some other Pisces there. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff coming your way. You're gonna be getting a new car. Please do not get an electric car. All right. There will be a big solar storm that's gonna be happening coming in this, this end of the year 2024, and all of the electric cars are gonna be very much affected. I am telling you, you're not gonna be even able to use it. I actually want to say something about, whatever that's going to be happening this year, but it's going to be more of a separate, I feel like I'll just do it in a separate video. Anyway, so life is going to be looking good. All right. You're going to be like starting on your foundation. You're still going to be looking back into this person from the past. Some of you, if you chose to be with your twin flame, or if you chose to be with the other person who came into your life earlier this year, then I feel like things are going to be boding well, and you're going to be in a much different situation with them. It's like you're gonna be happier. And it seems like, things are finally looking good into your life. Um you need to protect your money when it comes to your family, especially if there is like some sort of a codependency thing. You need to protect your money. I don't feel like you should. All right, I don't feel like you should still give whatever it is that they're demanding you of. But in overall, like your love life, marriage, relationship, understanding, harmony, it will be restored fully for in the third quarter of the year. You're gonna get even closer. Your person is still like, worried. You're also worried that your person is still doing something, but I feel like it's already over. All right. Now singles, you're gonna be meeting someone, which is the earth sign that you're gonna be meeting, yeah, last season or last quarter. The two of you are going to be furthering your friendship and your communication. But like what I said, if somebody will be rushing you towards like living together, like I want to see you and like this and like that, I want to see your house and like that, no, consider this a red flag. If you don't know somebody that much, even if you've been talking to online, you can see them every day and blah blah blah, you still don't know them. It's much better for you to go to a hotel first. Okay, if you're gonna be like seeing somebody, or if you're gonna be seeing each other, meeting for the first time or something like that, or for the second, third, do not take them to your house right away. You need to protect yourself. And the month of August, there is something that you're gonna be seeing, and not really a red flag, but there you're gonna see it more of a you're gonna see it more of a, like you're gonna have some second thoughts. All right. Like there's something you feel like, like you can't really point your finger at them. All right. And the month of September, I don't feel like you should really rush into being with this person. Okay. Enjoy, like enjoy dating. I don't feel like they're dealing with anyone. I don't feel like that you know, their attitude is the problem. I don't feel like they're a womanizer, but their attitude is the problem. They're going to be like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this is what's going to be pissing you off because you feel like you're so freaking inconsistent. You're just wasting my time. So there will be, I mean, you're just going to say this to yourself. You're not going to say it to this person, but you're still going to be dealing with them. And your financial stability for this year, for this starting this season, will be very, very, very good. Okay. Especially for singles. All right. Let's take a look at your health. All right. When it comes to your health, you need to protect yourself from. I keep on picking up some water contamination, water problems, water issues, water shortage, probably. And it seems like you also need to rehydrate. Um, yeah, you also need to hydrate your skin. Use some extra moisturizer at night, especially. Asthma attacks. You also need to be more active, especially during the daytime. You know, um, you need to get back onto your usual exercise to, to pump up your metabolism. Some of you, the reason why you're having a hard time digesting is because you're not really moving, or you're not really like, going for some sort of an exercise or something like that. You need to move your body. Okay. You might also have a little bit of eye issues or eye problems. It's because that your, like your blood sugar is high. You need to have a balanced diet. And like what I said, you need to, music can actually pump up your vibration and your frequency. There will be some downing moments that I feel like will be affecting your mental state. But like what I said, you can fight it off. Okay. You also need to stop eating junk food. Alrighty. Last quarter of the year, finally. All right. Mm. My God. Okay. Some of you are going to be like entering a new relationship by the end of the year. Looking good though. Singles, you're going to be getting married. Well, for those of you, if you've been like connected to somebody for so long, not to new connections. Okay. To those of you who doesn't have any, I mean, if you're already talking to someone, or if you've been like so single for so long, then I feel like you're going to be getting into a new relationship. It will be by the end of the year. Yep. Work will also be very, very good for the last quarter of the year. Even in your oracle cards, okay, the thing that's going to be working out for you more is going to be around the end of the year, or the last quarter of the year. All right, so I don't see any problem. Okay, so October, November, December, I don't see any problem here, and I don't see any other, you know, I don't see any other, what do you call this? I don't see any other drama disturbances except for December. Like what I said, you're gonna ended up like working out on a new relationship. You're gonna be ended up with somebody that you're truly, like meant to be with. Even if you've been like trying to keep your guard up, raise your fence, and like what I said, if you're really meant to be with somebody, you're gonna be in the universe is the one that will say time is up. All right. Singles, you are gonna ended up like either moving in together or getting married. Like you're gonna be giving this a chance. And the month of November, it seems like there is something that you've been waiting for so long, or probably that there is somebody that you've waited for so long. Finally, you're gonna be together. You're very well connected spiritually. And in the month of December, something is gonna be ending, but you're gonna be balancing things out. If ever that there is somebody here that you're gonna be like leaving behind, I feel like you're gonna be settling them. I don't really feel like that you're just gonna be abandoning them and you're just gonna say like, okay, goodbye. Okay, I don't feel like you're gonna be, going in a separation or breakup, and you're just gonna leave this person. Like, what are they gonna do? Okay, you're gonna be fixing them. You're gonna be arranging something for them, and I feel like that's being responsible. All right, even though some other people do not really deserve to be treated like that, but what's important is that you're paying it forward. All right. So something is going to be changing, something's going to be ending, something's going to be having a brand new beginning. Something needs to go into a tower moment so that you can build it higher and stronger. All right. Something is going to be working out. All right. Wow. All right. In the month of, I want to jump into the month of November, but in the month of November, there is a betrayal around your workplace that will be coming to an end. Finally, things are going to be changing. I told you something is going to be working out, and yeah, I want to pull it extra. Something is going to be working out for you for this last quarter of the year. All right, and it's something that is really meant for you to have. Um, you are going to be disconnecting yourself to your organization. So some of you, okay, like what I said, the third quarter of the year, you're going to be resigning, quitting, and you're going to be like quitting your job, and it might come in as a, like a disappointment to you, because probably you've been in this company for so long, and for you it's like, okay, so this is just how you value me. So I mean, later on your company will be like very, they're going to be regretting it. And whatever discrepancy or whatever discrimination or whatever unfair or unjust practices that you've been going through in this company, it will come into, I mean, it will be in your favor, and the betrayal will be coming to an end. It's just that, it's time for you to outgrow whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it's just time for you to expand your horizon, and it's not going to be with this company. You're going to be working a brand new project. I'm also getting that you're going to be offered a partnership, or like a much bigger role, or could be that you're going to be putting up your own business on the side while you're working, which is, I feel like that's that's a very smart move. All right. Finances for this is, you're going to be safe. Okay, you're going to be good, doing good, but I don't really feel like you should overspend, especially I know that the holidays will be during the season. All right, there will be an extra. Okay, but I don't really feel like you should. All right. If you would like to have your own personal reading, like annual, it will be month to month. All right. Um, it's not going to be like this. But with the forecast of your Chinese sign, and yeah, some directions. No. If you're familiar with the flying star for this year, what are the directions that you need to avoid to enhance? There's something to do with your, it's like feng shui, right? Right. Wow. When it comes to your love life, like, wow. Oh my God. Like your finances looks, it really looks good. I don't want to say this, but it looks like you're finally going to be getting in the right groove if you've already changed your relationship. There are some people that actually comes into our lives that are like really heavy, or they have a very bad karma, or they are cursed. They're kind of like dragging you down with them. Oh my God, some of you are going to be going through a divorce during the season. Oh well, sometimes it's all for the better. You got to be able to buy a house, move. You're going to be moving to a different place. You're going to be traveling to move. Okay. And you're going to have a much better life somewhere. I also feel like some of you are going to be quitting your job just to pursue a business or just to start off something. All right. So this is like an overall, whether you're single or couples. Yeah, you're going to be single during at this point. Okay. I mean, there will be some communications. I don't really feel like the two of you are going to be very bitter towards each other, but however you want to put it or however you call it, breakup will still be very painful, especially it's going to be like during the holidays. Um, Something is definitely going to be working out for you. And this is going to be the start of your brand new beginnings, like really big brand new beginnings. Some of you are also going to be like hitting the lottery during the time of October. Yeah, you need to start betting on around the month of October. Some of you are also going to be hitting a jackpot at a casino. Some of you are like a slot machine, or some of you are going to be like winning a huge amount. I don't know whatsoever. Okay, you're going to have luck when it comes to taking chances during this month of October. And in the month of November, something's going to be working out for you. If you just recently got single, there will be some people like they're already lining up outside your door, and you feel like, nope, want to be single for now. Like, nope. And I'm seeing a lot of communication, so you're going to start picking up on your social life and reconnecting with other people. I don't see bitterness. I don't see, but it seems like you're going to be getting right back up on track. All right. Something needs to be restored. And I feel like you're going to be in the right track still. For singles, it looks like you are going to have, okay. For singles, it looks like you're going to have this, you're going to have this, something that you have been waiting for, that love is not really going to be, love is not really going to be that important for you, but there is something that you're going to start seeing and you feel like you want to take advantage of it. Oh my God, I am telling you, your luck is going to be so increasing this month, this last 3 months of the year. All right. Something's going to be working out for you, but I don't really feel like you're going to be very much concentrated on love. I'm seeing a lot of luck, okay, coming your way in travel. So, I mean, if you're already doing so well, like, you know, money is not going to be a problem for you. Okay, in the month of October, you're going to start feeling so nauseous. You also need to start spending a lot of time in the water. but you need to be careful of pneumonia. All right. Um, I also feel like all right, hold on. Ah, yeah, all right. So you will be spending a lot of time in the water, but be careful of pneumonia. Be careful of having fever, flu. You might. October is not going to be a very good month for you. You know, your health is going to be a little bit affected by the weather and whatever it is that you're currently going through. All right. Also be careful of getting cramps while swimming, or just be careful. All right. I'm seeing some jellyfishes. I'm not sure if October is like a season for jellyfish. And you also need to keep on exercising and just continue whatever it is that you have started earlier this year. And you will be, making a big progress when it comes to some of you are trying to lose weight. And if you've been having some problems with your indigestion, colon, okay, or metabolism, and you also need to sleep on time, wake up earlier. In the month of December, some of you, ooh, singles, be careful of getting pregnant if this is more of something that you're not really looking for. And for those of you who's been trying to get pregnant, then I feel like that this is going to be very good news for you, because definitely there will be pregnancy, or you're going to be giving birth during this month of December. You also need to ground yourself and a little bit of an exhaustion. All right, probably because you're already pregnant and you don't even know it. All right, so that's it for you for this year, Pisces. All right, I'm not going to be doing any extended for this, but later on, whenever I can, I'll be doing a bonus for this year, because probably a little bit of an emphasis on your love life or finances for this year, but it will be in my Patreon. All right, which you can find the link down there below. All right, and if you want to talk to me live on the phone, live at the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaclairvoyant.com. Blessings to you.